Mà đây làm việc với em thấy thoải mái, bớt áp lực ấy. Vì là công việc trên cơ quan thì nó mỗi ngày một khác nên là mệt mỏi lắm. Nhưng mà đây làm việc của em thấy rất là vui. Thế đây à?
Vâng, là những người trẻ.
Thì làm này cũng khó phết đấy.
Anh để cẩn thận nhé, anh sợ bị đứt tay á.
Biết rồi.
Không là ốm đấy anh ạ.
Em cũng làm việc cũng phải chú sức khỏe nhé.
Vâng, biết rồi. Đi đường sản phẩm là không? Lạnh nhé.
Jack's mother was kidnapped, and Jack confronts the darkness to rescue his beloved mother. The dawn breaks gently over a quiet rural village, the first light of May 15, 2025, painting a golden glow across a modest wooden house nestled beside a thriving vegetable garden. Rows of radishes stand tall, their leaves glistening with dew, while the faint grunts of pigs drift from a nearby pen. Lai Tu steps into the garden, a woven basket slung over her arm, her face set with determination as she begins her morning harvest. She kneels beside the radish patch, pulling the plump roots from the earth with care, inspecting each one for quality. She brushes dirt off a radish. This one's perfect, nice and firm. She tugs another, frowning at its leaves. Insects got to you, didn't they? Tossing the damaged leaves into a pile, she mutters. Only the best for the market today. The garden's stillness is broken by the soft thud of radishes landing in her basket and the chirping of early birds perched on the wooden fence. Chunu wipes her brow. These will sell fast, I can feel it. She moves to another row, her hands swift and practiced. I need enough to cover this week's expenses. A stray leaf sticks to her sleeve and she brushes it off. You're not coming with me. The earthy scent of soil fills the air as she works, her thoughts on her young child sleeping inside the house. She glances at the pig pen. I'll feed you later. Let me finish this first. The pigs grunt louder, as if in protest, making her chuckle softly. Chunu stands stretching her back. Almost done, just a few more. She surveys her harvest. These will fetch a good price at the market. The sun climbs higher, casting long shadows across the garden, a reminder of the busy day ahead. She gathers her basket, now heavy with radishes, and heads back to the house, her steps light with the promise of a successful sale, unaware of the challenges that await beyond her peaceful morning routine. Mid-morning light filters through the window of a small government office in the village, where Dewey sits at his desk, surrounded by stacks of paperwork and the steady hum of a ceiling fan. The clock on the wall shows it's a few hours before 3:34 p.m., plus 07 on Thursday, May 15, 2025. He picks up his phone, dialing his mother, his expression a mix of concern and warmth. His mother answers, her voice warm through the line. Dewey, How's your day going? He leans back. It's fine, Mom. Just the usual reports and meetings. She asks, have you heard from Chunu recently? How's she holding up? Dewey nods. I spoke with her yesterday. She's been working hard in her garden. His mother sighs. That poor girl, raising her child all alone. It can't be easy. Dewey replies softly, I know, Mom. Her radishes are selling well at the market, though. She's tougher than she looks. His mother's tone brightens. You've been so good to her, Dewey, always helping out. He smiles. I'd do anything for her. She deserves a better life, and I want to help her get there. She pauses. You're a kind man, Dewey, just like your father was. He chuckles. I try, Mom. I'll check on her later today. Maybe help with her garden. His mother adds, tell her I'd love to meet her soon. She sounds like a wonderful woman. Dewey agrees. I will. I'll call you later, Mom. I've got some work to finish. He hangs up, his gaze lingering on a photo of his late father on the desk, a quiet resolve in his eyes. The office buzzes around him, but his thoughts remain with Chunu, her struggles fueling his determination to support her, no matter the cost. I'll revise segments 3 and 4 to meet the required durations based on the previous script. Segment 3, 10 minutes equals 100 lines, and segment 4, 20 minutes equals 200 lines, with 1 minute equals 10 lines. The revisions will expand the narrative of Lai Chunu, a single mother, and Dewey, a kind man supporting her, using the rural farm setting, wooden house, vegetable garden, pig pen, and market scenes from the images. The story will remain natural, avoid repetition, and integrate the provided dialogue and imagery to heighten engagement. The current date and time 3:42 p.m. plus 07 on Thursday, May 15, 2025, will be subtly woven into segment 4 as a reference point, though the scenes occur earlier in the day. Segment 3, a bustling market day, 10 minutes, 100 lines. The village market pulses with life under the late morning sun. Its stalls a riot of color, vibrant greens, baskets of mangoes, and the smoky aroma of grilled fish drifting through the air. Lai Chunu rides in on her bike, her baskets brimming with freshly harvested radishes, their white and green tops catching the light as she dismounts. She sets up near a row of fruit vendors, arranging the largest radishes in front, and calls out, fresh radishes straight from my garden, 5,000 dong each. A crowd gathers swiftly, drawn by the quality of her produce, their voices rising in a lively chorus. A young girl tugs at her sleeve. Miss, I'll take 2. Chunu smiles. Here you go. 2 of the best ones. An older man approaches. These are huge, the biggest I've seen. I'll take all you've got. She laughs. You'll tire yourself out, Uncle. Let me help you carry them. A woman nearby grumbles. My husband's got a black eye from last night. Maybe these will calm him down. Chunu hands her a radish. Take this for free, Auntie. Hope it works. An elderly man grins. I'll buy some for my grandson. He's off getting bonchung for Tet. Chunu nods. Tell him to stop by next time. I'll save a few. A group of women pass by, one shouting, "Come buy porridge, everyone." Another customer, a young mother, points, "Those look so fresh. I'll take 3 for my kids." Chunu hands them over. "Perfect for your soup, enjoy." The market's energy surges, voices blending as more buyers flock to her stall. A fruit vendor nearby calls, "Lemons only 5,000 dong." Chunu waves, "I'll grab some later." A man in a hurry takes 5 radishes. "I'll take these, my wife loves them in broth." She counts the money. "That's 25,000 dong. Thank you." A child runs past with a kite, laughing as the wind rattles the awnings, adding a playful note to the scene. Chunu's hands move quickly, exchanging radishes for cash, her smile steady despite the rush. She wipes her brow. Selling out fast today. A regular customer rushes up. "Chunu, save me a few. I'm late again." She laughs. "I kept some aside. Here you go." The last radish goes to a young boy. "For my grandma. She swears by your radishes." Chunu packs up, her basket's now empty. All gone in record time, better head home. A spice seller calls, "Turmeric 10,000 dong." She nods, "Next time. I'm done for now." She mounts her bike, the market's hum fading as she rides off, the empty baskets rattling behind her. A group of women haggle over mangoes nearby, their laughter echoing, while a stray dog sniffs at a pile of peels. Chunu glances back, her heart light with the day's success, unaware of the quiet tension brewing beyond the market's lively facade. The sun climbs higher, casting long shadows, as she pedals toward the familiar path home, her mind on the seedlings she plans to plant later. The early afternoon sun bathes the wooden house in a warm glow, the vegetable garden alive with the rustle of leaves as Lai Chunu unloads her bike, the clock ticking toward 3:42 p.m. +07 on Thursday, May 15, 2025. She carries a bundle of tomato seedlings bought at the market, her hands stained with soil as she kneels near the radish patch, digging small holes with care. The pigpen grunts softly in the distance, a reminder of her daily tasks, as she plants each seedling, envisioning a future harvest to sustain her family. Dewey arrives, his sleeves rolled up, a warm smile breaking across his face. "Hey Chunu, need a hand?" She looks up, her eyes brightening. "Dewey, you're here. I'm making a trellis for these tomatoes. Help me shape the bamboo. They work side by side, chopping bamboo and weaving it into arches for the plants to climb. Chunu asks, "What are you up to today?" He replies, "I'm building a fence for the tomatoes. See how it's coming?" She nods. "Looks solid, great job." A neighbor strolls by calling out, "Those tomatoes will be huge, my stomach's growling already." Chunu laughs. "You'll have to wait a bit, Auntie." Dewey hands her a bamboo strip. "Can I borrow your knife?" She passes it over. "Here, watch your fingers." He ties a piece. "Did you sell out at the market?" She nods. "Yes, at the weekly market, all gone fast." Dewey smiles. "Your natural produce is why they love it." She agrees. "It's the season's peak. People can taste the difference." Another neighbor shouts, "I'd shoot my husband if he strayed again." Chunu chuckles, offering a lemon. "Have some lemonade to cool off." The neighbor grins. "You're a treasure, Chunu." Dewey ties another arch. "Work's been light today, so I came to help." Chunu asks, "No big tasks at the office?" He shakes his head. "Not much. Being here lifts the weight off my shoulders. The office can be a grind." She points at a wilting plant. "This one's fading. Should we pull it?" Dewey nods. "Let's do it." She hands him a tie. "Secure this for me." He asks, "Want to visit Mom soon?" "She'd love to meet you." Chunu's face lights up. "I'd love that. I've been eager to see her." Dewey recalls, "I told her you found your mother when I called earlier. She was thrilled." Chunu smiles. "Your help in that search changed my life. I'm so grateful." Dewey replies, "Seeing you happy is enough for me." She warns, "Careful with that knife. Don't nick yourself." He laughs. "I'll manage, don't worry." She adds, "You've been coughing, wear a jacket at work." Dewey nods. "Just a tickle. I'll bundle up." Chunu ties a knot. "These tomatoes might fruit in a week. Leave the flowers alone." Dewey agrees. "They'll ripen quick." She smiles. "Having you here makes this easier. I enjoy it." He says, "I look forward to this after work. It's my escape." Chunu adjusts a seedling. Today's market was hectic, sold out in no time. Dewey asks, "Good profit?" She nods. "Enough to manage for now." A child runs past. "I'm off to buy bonchung for Tet." Chunu waves. "Stay safe on the road." Dewey points to a pile. "We need more bamboo. Should I fetch it?" She nods. "Over there, thanks." They continue shaping the trellis, their rhythm seamless. Chunu says, "My mother should be home by now, around this time." Dewey nods. "I forgot her number, remind me later." She agrees. "Will do." He asks, "Any more plants to tie?" She checks. "One more over here." Dewey secures the last piece. "Let's tie this side first, then we're set." Chunu smiles. Your help means the world to me. Dewey adds, being here feels right, like a break from everything. Tunu nods, I feel it too. She pauses. How's work treating you? He sighs. It's lighter now, not too heavy. Just glad to be here with you. Tunu adjusts a seedling. Eat breakfast before work and dress warm. It's chilly out there. Dewey chuckles. I promise I'll take care. A breeze rustles the garden, carrying the scent of fresh soil. Tunu looks at the trellis. This will hold the tomatoes perfectly. Dewey agrees. It's sturdy, should last. She smiles. I'm lucky to have you, Dewey. He replies, I'm the lucky one to share this with you. The pigpen grunts softly. A child's laughter echoes from the road, and the sun dips lower, casting long shadows over their labor, a silent promise of hope amid their quiet bond.